What's up everybody, my name is Tamara for those of you who don't know, and I run the beauty and travel blog LOVEROFSHADES.com. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, then hit that notification bell, therefore you are notified anytime I drop a video, which is normally once a week. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do two styles, which is a Bantu knot and then a Bantu knot out, which is taking out the knots, and I came up with this style here. So I really hope that you guys like it. It's going to be a very quick tutorial, and if you want to get a style like this or something similar, stay tuned and I got you. Hey everybody, let's get started. So the first thing I'm doing is unraveling my braids. I like to put my hair into 4 plaits because I use this as a stretching method for my natural hair. So you could try it yourself and let me know if you like it, because this is what works for me. The next thing I'm doing is I'm taking a water bottle because I need to have my hair sort of damp. I don't need it oversaturated, but it does need to be damp. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this throughout my whole hair. Next, I'm going to go ahead and start off with parting my hair. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect for me, but you should just do it to the best of your ability. I'm taking 2 of my hair styling lotions, and that is by Foreign Beauty and Lotta Body. I apologize for the quick cameo. And what I'm starting off for my Bantu knots is to do my hair into a 2-strand twist. So as you can see, I'm like literally twisting 2 strands all the way down to the tip, and then I'm going to wrap it to where it turns into a Bantu knot. Now I'm showing you again just a 2-strand twist. So I put my hair again into two separate areas, and then I'm twisting it all the way down to the tip. I will show you how to do the wrapping method in a second, because I need to show you towards the front of my hair. I just want to show you how I do it on the back. So at this point I already did like 75% of my hair. As you can see, I have the Bantu knots. So now I'm going to show you, now since I'm focusing on that front section, how I do it. So again, first I take my comb and I part my hair. Again, it could be perfect or not perfect, it's up to you. I like to take a hair moisturizer. So this is Alikay Naturals. This is their Shea moisturizer. And I'm going to go ahead and put that throughout the whole section that I'm about to put into the Bantu knots. Now I also like to take a heat protector spray. Now this is optional, you don't have to. You're also going to see me apply the hair styling lotions by Foreign and Lotta Body, as you can see here. So I separated my hair into 2 sections. I'm putting that one in the back, and as you can see, I'm taking that front section and also putting it into another small 2 sections, and this is where I'm going to start my twist. So as you can see, I'm literally just taking both ends and twisting it all the way around to the very tip. Now you're going to notice when I get to the tip that I'm kind of like separating any kinks out with my fingers, with my nails. And that's very important because you don't need any kinks or any, you know, coils, like really hard coils, because that can mess up the style, especially when it comes to taking it down. So as you can see, I'm starting to twist it. What I do is I take my index finger and my thumb on one of my hands. I want to say I use my right hand, and I'm just literally twisting it around, and as you can see, it's forming that knot. So I like to do this method because it's less tension on the hair, and you also have better control of how the knot comes out. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again with that back section. So I separated it into 2 sections, as you can see. And then again, I'm simply taking those 2 strands and I'm 2-strand twisting all the way down to the tip. And again, I'm going to try to make sure I eliminate any kinks, any hard coils, anything like that that could help affect negatively the curl, or from the Bantu knot curling up properly. Then again, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to press it down, and I'm simply just wrapping it around. So again, I find this method the easiest and also the best for me because it helps me control how tight the Bantu knot is, as well as how the Bantu knot comes out. So please try this method and let me know if you like it. As you can see, I'm just kind of zooming in a little bit, leaning in a little bit so you can see how I do it. Again, I'm just going to do this again on another section. So this is the section right above the 2 knots that I just done. So if you're worried about how it finishes, you're literally twisting it until like that very tip of the very tip of that hair is underneath the knot. again one more time. So this is my very last Bantu knot, and I'm twisting it around. You do this method throughout your whole head. Now, of course, if you're going to wear this outside, you might want to be more careful with the parts, but this is how I do it. So as you can see, my whole head is wrapped in Bantu knots right now. Don't worry about the parts for me because I'm not going outside with this style, but if you are, then of course make sure the parts are even and straight. Now I'm taking my Got2b Glued, and this is a hair gel, and I'm just going to simply lay my edges. Now if you're wearing the Bantu knot as a style, which you can, you will also would want to do this as well. So as you can see, this is me finishing up for the Bantu knot process. Now I'm taking some jojoba oil. I almost forgot. When it comes to Bantu knots, the scalp can get very dry, so I like to put some sort of oil on it, so I'm going to use jojoba oil. To get ready for bed, what I like to do is I'll take my knots and kind of untwist them just by a little centimeter, and then of course tie my hair around with the scarf and go to sleep. Hey everybody, so it has been quite a few days, like about 3 or 4 days since I allowed the Bantu knots to stay in, and they've actually came out pretty good. I just wanted to show you guys how I do the very front. I apologize about the setting. I am not home right now, but I needed to take this hairstyle out because I wanted to have my hair done for a certain event. I go live every 2 weeks on my Instagram, so I just wanted to show you how I take out the very front and get them prepared. So as you can see, I still have the Bantu knots in the very front. So what I like to do is, you see here, I just literally, I twist it going the opposite direction and I pull it out, and you see how curly they are. All of them were like that, and then I fluffed out the back because I'm in a rush for time. But I just pull them out like this. Another thing that I like to do before is take some jojoba oil. So this one is the different feel, and I got this from the beauty supply store, but you could literally use any jojoba oil you want. I put it on my hand, the palms of my hands, I rub them together. I rub it throughout my whole head, but especially the knots. So as I'm taking them out, I make sure to focus that oil on the edges, on the tips, because I don't want those to get frizzy. A few of them got frizzy because I'm in a rush taking them out, and you know how it is when you get discombobulated. But let me just show you. Now since I took them out, you just want to separate them. So what I do is, you could do it one of two ways. Start from the bottom and just untwist at the top. But because I like to do my Bantu knots in 2-strand twists, sometimes I could just take the very base and, you know, kind of just pull them apart. But in this case, I think I got my hair a little tied up, so I just separated them like that. So normally at this time, I could style it in 2 different ways. I could fluff them out. So I take a pick. I like to take a hard plastic pick rather than metal. It just helps grab my hair better without it like really snagging the roots, if that makes sense. And I kind of just hold my head up. I take it from the roots and I just literally fluff out the roots. You don't want to fluff your whole head out. You don't want to put the comb through all your curls, because then you're going to ruin the hairstyle. Just do it at the very base. And you could make them as fluffy as you want or as tame as you want. And I'm just going to take my edges and kind of just brush those out. I'm going to take just a little bit of the Got2b Glued, because you don't want to put too much. A little goes a long way. And I'm just going to slick it right there at the base. I'm going to take my edge control brush and I'm just going to kind of swipe it back like that. And this is the final look, you guys. Now, of course, I could always do it to where it's curly all the way around, but I'm just gonna leave my hair like this because it's a nice day outside and I figure let it catch those curls before it's time to do it. I like to do the curly fro when it gets a little old. So I'll do that like in a couple days. All right, so this is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, go ahead and put them in the description box below. I apologize again for the ending, but you know, I thought my setup would be a little better than this, but we'll improvise, you know, it's all good. Please go ahead and while you are liking, commenting, and subscribing, go ahead and follow me on social media. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at the username LOVEROFSHADES. Don't forget to check out my blog as well, which is LOVEROFSHADES.com, where I cover all things beauty, all things travel. And then don't worry, I will put everything that I use in today's tutorial in the description box below, so I got you guys there. Listen, give me my follow and give me my like, okay? Because I'll be working hard, all right? But until next time, you guys, love you guys so much. Take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.